Okay, now when we look on the soil for in the flatland or and lying low-lying areas tend to be more fertile and deep male because of the deposition of materials. So kwamba tukiangalia topographical, the landscape of the area which is the soil found in the flatland and the lower-lying areas, obvious that soil formation itakuwa ni tofauti na ile ya katika hill areas au katika ile top areas. For instance, hapa kutakuwa na formation of this fertile soil. Simply kutakuwa na deposition of materials, na maana yake ni kwamba hivi ile leaching process kutake place itakuwa sio rahisi sana kulingana na katika hills areas. But also the landscape of the lower areas or flatter areas, these tend to be darker in color because they have more organic matter. So utaona kwamba the soil formation influenced by the landscape of the area which is lower and flatter. So you can see that the organic material there zinakuwa deposited to the maximum, to the extent ambayo inapelekea that soil inakuwa darker in color. Mean that the way ile area ambayo ilikuwa ni flat, just flat or low lying, yenyewe ilikuwa na decomposition of those materials, yes. But katika hii area ambayo landscape yake au topography yake ni very lower or ni flatter total. So you can see that yenyewe inakuwa na ile extent deposition ya this organic material ambayo inapelekea formation ya ile soil inakuwa kabisa na rangi ya dark. Tunasema kwamba nyeusi kwa sababu those humus, those nutrients zimekuwa accumulated there katika large proportion. Lakini another factors which influence the soil formation is all about time. Kama nilivyosema kwamba tunavyoongelea time tunaongelea ni muda ambao accumulation of organic matter imetake place. For instance, kama accumulation of organic matter imechukua muda mrefu, mean that sehemu ambayo ile accumulation of material imetake place kwa muda mfupi, the soil formation there will be different. Sehemu ambayo ile accumulation of those organic matters imetake place kwa muda mrefu, I mean long time, obvious that soil will be formed in that way. Lakini ambayo eneo ambalo muda wa ile accumulation of those organic matters umechukua ni kwa muda mfupi sana, obvious na ile sehemu soil formation itakuwa formed katika mazingira yale kwa namna yake. So the deep soils are found in a place whereby process of the soil formation has been going on for a long time and vice versa. Only that kwamba tutakuja kuona kwamba hii kind of the soil formation kumbe inakuwa involved kama pale ambapo long time ya higher materials imetake place, na vice versa maana yake ni kwamba kinyume chake, kama higher material haja involved long time, mean that the factors ita influence another or the different kind of the soil formation. Ndo hapo tunakuja kuona kwamba this kind of soil ipo kwa namna hii, hii ipo kwa namna hii, hii ipo kwa namna hii. So you can see those formations of the soil inakuwa influenced na factor of time also. Now my student, we have already covered the factors ambazo zina influence the soil formations. Tumeziona zipo main 5. Tumeona kuna parent rock material, tumeona kuna that kind of climatic change ambayo kwenye climate tukaona factor ya rainfall, windy, tukaona factor ya temperature and so forth, but also humidity. Lakini factor nyingine tumeona kuhusiana na living organisms, ambazo kwenye living organism tumeona kuhusiana na plants and animal wanavyo contribute kwenye soil formation. But not only that, tumeona kuhusiana na factor ya topography of the area, landscape of the area, kwamba katika high hill area, katika flatter area, lakini katika zile low lying or zile lower or flatter area kabisa zile zinakuwa na soil formation tofauti. Lakini not only that, tumeona kuhusiana na factor ya time, kwamba kumbe muda nao ni kigezo mojawapo ambacho kinapelekea soil formation, kwamba usione tu okay this kind of soil ipo hivi, kumbe ni kwa sababu ya baada ya miaka sijui mingapi. So na unakuta soil nyingine ipo hivi, kumbe hii soil amna hizi accumulation of material, kwanza material yameanza kujiaccumulate, kujideposit. So ni ngumu sana kufanana na ile ambayo accumulation of organic matters, all those deposition of material imechukua or may take a long time there. So all those are the factor of soil formation. Now my students, let's look on another concept of the soil nutrient. Now in the soil nutrient, katika Kiswahili fasaha tunaongelea kwamba ile rutuba ya udongo au ile mbolea iliyopo kwenye udongo. But nutrient simply inaleta maana au picha ya rutuba. So when we talk about the soil nutrient, simply by definition, is the dilute solution released into soil from parent rock during weathering needed by the growing plant. Kumbe tunavyoongelea soil nutrient tunaongelea zile dilute solutions ambazo zimekuwa released katika soil from parent rock. Tumeona kwamba parent rock kule kunatokea disintegration or breakdown of those particles ambapo ita influence the soil formation, whether ita influence formation of those nutrients and so forth. So here after those parent rocks during weathering, after those releasing those materials or those dilute solution take place. So you can see that those nutrients which are required for the plant growth zinakuwa developed there. Kwamba okay, utakuta kwa sababu ya ile breakdown ile disintegration of the rock particles ita influence formation of the tiny soil formations, or kulingana na ile decomposition or accumulation of the organic matters itapelekea the soil formations ambazo tutakuja kupata hizo humus, hizo nutrient and so forth. So ile pale itakuwa ina boost au ina support the plant growth. That is what we call a soil nutrient. I hope my students will have get something. Something to note here in the soil nutrient is essential plant nutrients include the elements such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, chloride and cobalt. Kwamba hizi ndo essential element or plant nutrient elements. So hizi element my students tunavyoendelea huko mbele tutakuja kuzisoma katika makundi tofauti tofauti. Tutakuja kuzisoma katika makundi ambayo they are required katika large amount, small amount and so forth. Lakini all these are the plant nutrient ambazo zina involve this kind of elements here. Another something to note in the soil nutrient is the soil contain all essential elements required by plant in their proportion is called complete culture solution. Kwamba kama soil yenyewe contain those essential elements ambazo essential elements zinakuwa required kwa ajili ya plant growth, lakini inakuwa katika this kind of proportional. Kwamba yes, inaweza ka contain hizo nutrients lakini it's not proportional for the plant growth. So kama imekuwa contain hizo nutrients and it is proportional for the plant growth, simply we call it complete culture solution. Hapa tunaongelea soil ambayo contain hizo nutrients, lakini tukija kuongelea a solution ambayo contain all essential elements required by plant in their proportion is called complete culture soil. My student, ni vitu kama vinafanana lakini vina tofauti. Tunavyoongelea soil ambayo contain all nutrient element for the plant growth katika ile proportion ambayo inatajika, that we call complete culture solution. Lakini tunavyokuja kwenye solution now ambayo contain hizo essential element ambazo ni za plant growth katika ile required proportional, tunaita complete culture soil. Yani ni vice versa. Kwenye soil itakuja kuform complete culture solution, lakini kwenye solution itakuja kuform complete culture soil, like that. A water containing all essential elements required by plant in their proportion is called water culture. Lakini if it is water, amount of water which is essential for the plant growth ambayo itakuwa required, itakuwa provided or required by the plant in their proportion required, hiyo tunaita water culture kama ilivyo. So my student, this is the essential nutrients. Essential nutrients, we have the element here, we have the chemical symbol, but we have form taken up by plant. Kwamba tunavyoongelea form taken up by plant, simply tunamaanisha kwamba okay, plant ina take this kind of nutrient or this kind of essential element in the nutrient in form of this one. So we have the element of carbon ambayo chemical symbol yake ni C, lakini in the plant it is taken in form taken by plant, it is carbon dioxide gas. Simply you can see that mmea ili uweze kujitengenezea chakula chake, undergo photosynthesis process, unahitaji hewa ya carbon dioxide, na hewa ya carbon dioxide unaitoa we binadamu as the waste product, unaitoa kama uchafu au kama hewa chafu, lakini it is essential for plant because plant ina consume, na plant anatoa hewa yake chafu ambayo ni oxygen, ambayo sisi tunaidepend for breathing, tunaitumia katika kupumua, tunaivuta kwa ajili ya our surviving. So you can see how we depend to each other. So I mean so you can see how plant anadepend or anatake this kind of element carbon from the or in form of what? Carbon dioxide gas. Another element is another essential nutrient element is hydrogen. Hydrogen chemical symbol yake is H, but from taken up by plant it is taken in form of water molecule. So you can see water is the agent of the plant growth. So water anakuwa taken up by plant in form of this. But also essential nutrient element is oxygen. So oxygen chemical symbol yake is O, as we know, lakini form taken up by plant also anakuwa taken in form of water molecule. So because from water molecule there is where we can have also the element of oxygen. Now my student, there is a classification of essential plant nutrient, kwamba this essential plant nutrients zimekuwa classified katika makundi tofauti tofauti. So it categorized into two. We have micronutrients, ambayo hii micronutrient obvious are the major nutrients, kwamba hii ndo major one. But also we have micronutrient, ambayo this micronutrient we can say sometimes we call trace elements, kwamba this trace element means zinaweza ikawa ni sub required. Sub required, lakini kuna kuwa na zile major one, the most wanted, ambazo ni macronutrients. But also my student, another classification of this is macronutrient. When we talk about macronutrient, is a nutrient required by plant in large quantity, kwamba hizi zinakuwa required by plant katika quantity kubwa, katika kiasi kikubwa sana. So this macronutrient also classified into different categories. For example, we have the primary micronutrient, but also we have the secondary micronutrient. So hizi ni categories za hizi macronutrient. Lakini essential primary micronutrient, obviously we have the element of nitrogen, phosphorus, as well as the potassium. Element of nitrogen chemical symbol yake ni N, ambayo form taken up by plant is in form of ammonia ion, but also the nitrogen ion. Also phosphorus, ambayo chemical symbol yake ni P, form taken up by plant is the phosphate, phosphoric acid, but also phosphate ions. Another essential primary macronutrient is the potassium, ambayo chemical symbol yake ni K, lakini hii hapa form taken up by plant it is taken in form of potassium ions. Now my student, there is micronutrient. Micronutrient simply by definition is a nutrient required by plant in small quantities. Kama nilivyosema, hizi zinakuwa ni trace element, kwamba zinakuwa required kwa kiwango kidogo. They include manganese, molybdenum, iron, cobalt, zinc, boron, copper and chlorine. Hizo ndo elements ambazo they are elements as you see here, but also they are chemical symbols, ambapo iron chemical symbol yake ni Fe. Form taken up by plant tunaona kuna iron 2, but also we have iron 3. Manganese ambayo ni Mn chemical symbol, lakini form taken up by plant we have the manganese ion, this one. Boron ambayo ni B chemical symbol, lakini form taken up by plant it is taken in form of boric acid, this one. Another is chlorine ambayo chemical symbol yake ni Cl, lakini it is taken up by chlorine ions. Another is zinc ambayo chemical symbol yake ni Zn, it is taken up in form of zinc ions. Copper, it is Cu, it is taken up in form of copper 2 ions, but also we have this molybdenum, my students, this element you will know how to pronounce it. Go and try to pronounce this kind of element, molybdenum and so forth. So chemical symbol yake ni Mo, lakini the way taken up by plant it is taken in form of these ions. Now my student, there is a task for you here. After discussing the whole concept, try to attempt this task so you can improve your understanding from what we we learn now. So the question is, what do you understand about the following terminologies? The first terminology is soil nutrient. Unaelewa kuhusiana na soil nutrient. But also, what do you understand about the complete culture solution? What do you understand about the micronutrient, but also what do you understand about micronutrients? So my student, try to attempt this task so you can improve your understanding in the whole general concept ambayo tumejaribu kudiscuss leo kwenye session yetu. And after there, I would like to say this marks the end of our session. Thank you so much for watching, and my students, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment our Educare, our media Educare TZ. Bye bye. Have a nice moment.